Good evening, everyone. How is the question paper? I generally don't ask, but I'm asking today. You can expect this sort of question paper in your mains exam. You can expect this sort of question paper in your mains examination. In this, fill in the blanks are repeated. If you remove one fill in the blank set, they will give you passage fill in the blanks, theme completion. If they give theme completion, the paper is picture perfect according to the mains pattern. I guess this question paper was taken from 2017 RRB mains. Anyways, read the following passage and answer the questions as directed. There are some blanks given in the passage based in which some questions are framed and some words are highlighted as well as to help you answer some of the questions. Now let's see. Brazil's Amazon forests are ablaze. Ablaze means full of fire. Full of fire. They're burning. Forests are ablaze with dozens of fires, most of them set dash by loggers and others seeking greater access to forest land. By loggers, most of them set dash by loggers. Now, question number 121. Which of the following word given in the options should come at the place marked as A in the above passage to make it grammatically correct and meaningfully? Also, the word should fill the two sentences given below to make them contextually correct and meaningfully correct. As with other metal systems, copper is dash alloyed. Alloyed is verb, V3. Intentionally alloyed, yes. Apathetic. Apathetic means no feeling, without pati, without feeling, no emotion, not showing emotion. Apathetic is an adjective. It is not suitable. Rendered, V3. V3 is already there. If rendered comes, it should be like this. Copper is rendered and alloyed. So this is not suitable. Conferred also V3, granted also V3. So V3 not suitable. Only one option is suitable, that is 1. Intentionally alloyed to improve strength without unduly degrading ductility or workability. Let's look at the second one. People who dash starve. Starve means V1. What is the partner of verb? The partner of verb is adverb. Whatever comes verb, V1, V2, V3, V4, before or after you can keep ly. Ly means adverb. So you can keep ly. So here if you observe starve, like I already said, this is V3, this is V3, this is V3. So people who rendered starve, no. Conferred starve, no, because verb combination won't work out. So 3, 4, 5, not suitable. Answer 1 or 2. Here adjective, apathetic starve, intentionally starve. So answer is intentionally starve. Now let's look at the question. Most of them set intentionally by loggers. Intentionally suitable. Answer is 1. Brazil's, okay, next one. But at this scale, they are paving the way for global climate catastrophe. B, blank, B option. While European leaders and civil society in many places are encouraged, grammatically not correct, are encouraged protests to oppose policies that are organizing the fires, the Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro has stated that they are an internal matter and that they were actually started by the very non-governmental organizations who are now shouting fire. Now let's look at B. The sentence given in has 4 words given in bold. Amongst the given bold words, which of the following must replace each other to make the sentence contextually correct and meaningfully correct? Now, bold words are encourage, organizing, stated, started. Now, these bold words should be replaced. They are not in the proper position. So, while European leaders and civil society in many places are encouraged wrong, what should be there? They are encouraging should be okay. But we cannot change the form here. We need to only substitute by changing other words here. They are organizing. Yes, organizing can come here. They are organizing. They are organizing protests to oppose policies that encourage the fires. Yes. So you can say 2-1. 2-1 you can say. And let's look at 3-4. The fires, the Brazilian President Jair Bolsonaro has stated, he has mentioned, no problem, that they are an internal matter and that they were actually started by very non-governmental organizations. Yeah, correct. So, 2-1 is the answer. Means, in place of encourage, we need to keep organizing, and in place of organizing, we need to keep encourage. Next one, C. The American President Donald Trump has withdrew. Has withdrew is grammatically wrong. Let's look at the question directly. In above passage sentence C is italicized. There may or may not be error in one part of the sentence. Select the part having error in it. The American President Donald Trump has withdrew wrong. What should be there? Withdrawn should be there. Withdrawn from the Paris Climate Agreement, stating that it is against the national interests of the US. Answer is second part. Which of the following should fill blank given in to make contextually correct and meaningfully correct? It was, okay, now. Across Atlantic, British Prime Minister Boris Johnson, a vocal critic of European integration, has spoken from both sides of his mouth on climate change. Dash funding from climate science denial groups, while saying that he would lobby the US to take climate change more seriously. Intimately, do you know intimately? Intimately means very closely, nearly, or romantically also you can say. So, intimately funding from climate science, maybe, because funding is verb. Adverb is possible. Contemplating means thinking. So, contemplating funding from climate science may or may not be. Receiving funding may be possible. And distinctively means clearly funding. And weighed funding not suitable. Answer can be 1, 2, 3, 4. So what is he saying? A vocal critic across Atlantic, British Prime Minister, a vocal critic of European integration, has spoken from both sides of his mouth on climate change. So climate change gurinchi both sides of the mouth maatladadanta, and two angles lo maatladam jarigindi. Dash funding from climate science denial groups, while saying that he would lobby the US to take climate change more serious. So intimately funding from climate science, or contemplating funding, or receiving funding, distinctively funding. Answer. Contemplating means thinking. So thinking of funding, contemplating funding maybe. So answer 1, 2, 3, 4. Answer receiving funding from climate science denial groups, maybe. Any other guesses? He would lobby the US to take climate change more seriously. So answer. Clearly funding, intimately funding, or contemplating receiving. Answer is receiving. 3, contemplating. Which of the following word given in the option should come at the place marked as E in the given passage to make it grammatically correct and meaningfully correct? Also, the word should fill in the 2 sentences given below to make them contextually correct and meaningfully correct. I'm reading E. Meanwhile, many cities in Europe and elsewhere have seen high temperatures never before experienced. Heat waves have also accelerated melting of glaciers in Greenland at a rate that was not dashed by. That was after, before blank was. Was means V3 or V4 or noun adjective preposition should come. And if you observe after the blank by is there, when by is there you should prefer V3 plus by. Passive voice should be preferred. So option V3 related ga undali ekvaga. My plan was moving a little quicker than anticipated. Anticipated means expected. So my plan was moving a little quicker than perished. Perished means damaged, destroy. Demolish also same meaning. 1, 2, not possible because both are negative. He is talking about plan. Plan was moving a little quicker. Fast ga veltundi antunnadu kabatti demolish ka. Contended means competing or fighting. So plan was contended, plan was anticipated, plan was alleged. Alleged means blamed. So what is more suitable? 3, 4, 5. In evaluating the justness of any military venture, it is critical to weigh the anticipated benefits. Anticipated benefits means expected benefits. So answer contended benefits, anticipated, alleged. Blamed benefits cannot be possible. Answer 3 or 4. Answer is 4. Anticipated. Even in the above blank also, anticipated. That was not anticipated by scientific models. If you get this sort of passage in the examination, in one particular passage he has given fill in the blanks, sentence rearrangement, word rearrangement, and grammatical error. If a passage is given like this, directly go to the question, don't read the entire passage. Directly go to the question, later on for confirmation, go to the question. Again, reading question, reading options, time won't be sufficient in the exam. Okay, in each of the following questions given below, 4 words are given in bold. These 4 words may or may not be in their correct position. The sentence is then followed by options with the correct combination of words. So, bold words are not in the proper position. We need to change the position of bold words. The advancing progress has brought relief to many parts of India, but its monsoon has been slower. The advancing progress, the advancing monsoon. Advancing average will come? No. Advancing deficient may or may not be. So what should come? Advancing progress correct or monsoon correct? What should come? Progress relief తీసుకొచ్చిందా చాలా parts of India ki, monsoon relief తీసుకొచ్చిందా చాలా parts of India. What brought relief? Progress or monsoon? It can be monsoon. The advancing monsoon has brought relief to many parts of India, but its progress has been slower than the average. Progress is slower than the average, and the country is still in the midst of a rainfall deficit. Inka rainfall deficit undi. So, BA or AB. AB lo change kavali. And B A ki ravali, A B ki ravali. So, answer is second one. However, the permitting environment protection rules initially in June వస్తుందా? Initially adverb, and before adverb rules noun undi, and adverb does not come with noun, and after adverb preposition is there. Initially position is not correct. However, the permitting environment protection EP rules initially in June 2018 ended up. Up is a preposition. After preposition, what do we require? A preposition. After every preposition, we need to use V1 ing or noun we need to use. So, ended up amending. Amending should be there. So, where is ing according to the word? Permitting will come here. Ended up permitting. Now, can I keep amended there? Let me see. However, the amended means modified or changed. Especially rules ni change chesthe amended antamu. Constitution was amended. Constitutional rules were amended antam. So, you can change. Amended you can keep here and permitted here. The amended environment protection rules initially in June, initially not correct, initially in June 2018 ended up permitting TPPs to use more water than what was codified, specified, wrong. Specified is already V3, so initially should come here. It was initially specified, and codified should come here. The amended environment protection rules codified in June 2018 ended up permitting TPPs to use more water than what was initially specified. So what will come? AC and BD. Answer is second one. The data domain The data domain by TPP should be placed in the public supplied. Is it public supplied or public domain? We can say public domain. So supply ostunda ledo chudam. The data supplied by, yes, supply will come here. The data supplied by TPPs should be placed in the public domain so that the parameters shortage, parameters disclosed can be studied in the context of region specific water shortages. Water shortages ostundi. So appudu em avutundi ABCD changes cheyali. B kasta A and BA and DC. So answer third one. The Ministry of New and Renewable Energy has taken a first step by issuing a cleaning to state. A cleaning, not sure. A cleaning to state governments on reducing, okay. On reducing water use for notice, no, issuing a notice. Can it be correct? The Ministry of New and Renewable Energy has taken a first step by issuing a notice. So, by issuing a notice, and the last one, water use for cleaning solar panels, BD. Answer fourth one. Stringent means strict or serious. Stringent implementation of standards for judicious water use by TPPs combined with the promotion of RE and energy efficiency will offer pathways for achieving these goals. As stringent implementation, yes. And what is the B bold word? What is the B bold word? Combined. So water used by TPPs combined with the promotion, combined with okay. Energy efficiency, okay, will offer pathways for ING. Answer, no replacement required. In making the claim that has been privileged, denied, privilege denied may or may not be, denied by New Delhi, Mr. Trump breach means violated. He violated several well-laid diplomatic protocols, including one against discussing roundly conversations. Conversation is a noun. If a word is ending with ION, it is noun. And LY is what? Adverb. Adverb noun combination is not suitable. Remember, what is suitable for noun? Noun partner is adjective, because adjective modifies noun, whereas verb partner is adverb. So conversations annadu kabatti roundly raadu, roundly ee place lo undaddu. So can I keep roundly here? In making the claim that has been roundly denied, and one against discussing privileged conversations with the leader. So change AD, DAAD. In the UK exists the European Union without a deal, it is likely to adversely. To, generally after to what do we need to use? V1 only. But here LY is what? Adverb. Adverb partner is verb only, V1. In the blank we require V1 only. Escalation, if a word is ending with ION, it is what? Noun. So not suitable. Impact, adversely impact, yes. And encouraged is V2. V2 is not suitable because we require V1. Visualize, okay? None. Answer 2, 4, 5. Let's look at the second blank. The country as well as the foreign companies operating out of UK, hidden out of UK. So answer 2, 4. If the UK exits the European Union without a deal, UK exit ayindanukondi European Union without deal, then what happens? It is likely to adversely impact the country or visualize the country. Human beings visualize the country. Visualize means imagine. Answer is second one, adversely impact. Smartphone companies along with their. And this is possessive pronoun. My, your, our, their, his, her. After this possessive pronoun or possessive adjective, a noun is compulsory, remember. My book, my pen, my chair, your benches, their class, his phone, her bag. Like this we need to take. A noun is compulsory after these pronouns. So here, their, noun is needed here. Their readily, not correct. Their captive, not sure. Their customers, yes. Their level, yes. It can be 3 or 4. Smartphone companies along with their dash became tired of black slabs that have been our constant achievement, companions, constant, our constant. Like I said, after our, what do we require? We require noun. And sometimes we take the help of adjective to modify noun. So here constant is adjective and here blank we require noun. So our constant achievement, companions, advance is not correct, advance is verb here. So answer 2 or 3. Along with their captive, along with their customers. Captive is an adjective here. Answer is third one. The blockchain ledger system enables smart contracts with self-executing checks and balances based on a dash. Based on encryption keys, maybe presumed keys, control keys, action keys. All are suitable in the first blank. When the necessary conditions are fulfilled, conditions are failed, conditions are insisted should be there according to the grammar. Third one is not suitable. Are observed should be there according to the grammar because here we require V3 or V4. So answer 1 or 2. Encryption keys when the necessary conditions are fulfilled. Presumed. Presumed means we assumed. Answer is 1. Encryption keys. To achieve the government's dash targets. Governments. Whenever apostrophe s comes, we require a noun here. Whose book is this? This is Ramu's book. Ramu's bag, Ramu's pen, Sita's bangles, government's decision, RBI's amendment. Like this we take. So garments, noun is required. But if you look at the after blank word, targets is a noun. Actually garments tarvata noun రావాలి. Blank ఇచ్చాడు తర్వాత noun ఇచ్చాడు. కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ blank లో ఏం రావాలి? Noun partner adjective. Adjective రావాలి. Governments ambitious targets, yes. Accumulative targets, yes. Any word which is ending with OUS is an adjective. IVE is also an adjective. ED is verb, V3. Stopped adjectives, no. Monitor adjectives, no. Answer 1 or 2. To achieve the ambitious targets or accumulative. Accumulative means gathering. Anni oka daggara gather chesedanni accumulative. For renewable, there is a need for grid integration solutions that allow integration of renewable energy sources, that allow is verb, motive, that allow motives of, answer is 1. The first phase of the Chennai Metro Rail have form already adverb, as already V3 we require, as already necessary operations, commenced V3, yes. Insatiable means not satisfied. Insatiable means not satisfied, not sure. It is an adjective. ABLE, IVLE, adjective. As already prominent operation, insatiable operations. Commenced means started operations. And is expected to be fully applicable by, commissioned by, contained by undali, ED. Easy, wrong. Answer 2 or 3. Answer is third one. Metro Rail has already commenced operations and is expected to be fully commissioned. Leave the comprehension passage because we may not have time for other. Given below the sentences, each of which has been divided into 4 parts. Each of the questions is then followed by the 5 options which give the sequence of rearranged parts. Now we need to rearrange the parts to make a complete, meaningfully, grammatically correct sentence. Palpable, able to be felt. You can feel it, that is palpable. You can only feel rather than touching, rather than seeing. Palpable in professional education? No, not first sentence. The system, but not a first sentence, first part. Policies was spreading, no, policies were should be there. It means it is not the first. Before policies, something else should be there. The impact of market friendly, yes. The impact of market friendly palpable, no. The impact of market friendly system, friendly, the system, no. The impact of market friendly policies, yes. So, the impact of market friendly policies was spreading. Was spreading means impact was spreading across palpable or across the system? Across the system, but it was the most palpable only in professional education, DCBA. Answer is 1. Of political changes, it cannot be the first part. And no, and with sentences cannot start. Economists generally experience, yes. When a section comes like this, you need to follow this. Subject, verb, object, you need to check. Subject undale, verb. Subject, verb combination ekkadundo chuskoవాలి. Subject can be noun. Subject can be pronoun and verb. Subject, verb undali ledante subject, verb kante mundu time phrase edanna untundi. So most of the times ilane istadu. Subject, verb combination undali starting ledante time phrase, subject, verb agreement, verb object undali. Now here if you observe, economists generally experience. Economists subject and experience verb. Economists generally experience what? Experience of political changes? No. Experience and no. Experience sudden boom and bust? Yes. Sudden boom and bust on account. We have a phrase on account of. So on account of C, D, A and B. Answer is second one. On account of political changes, trade bans, price and exchange rate and tax fluctuations. Received verb. It cannot start with verb unless it is a suggestion. Received consular, no. Kulbhushan Jadhav on charges of espionage and terrorism. India finally, after Pakistan announced it had arrested. It had arrested Kulbhushan Jadhav. Can we pair this? D and A, it had arrested, after Pakistan announced, it had arrested Kulbhushan Jadhav on charges of espionage and terrorism. India finally received consular access. Sorry. It is D, B, C. And no, of no, is no. Minimalist theorist held the democracy. This can be the first sentence. Which one? D. Minimalist theorist held that a democracy is valuable. It enables the peaceful transfer of power through free fair elections and grand legitimacy. Answer is fourth one, DCBA. It is important for people who talk about giving the benefit of doubt and time to the government to realize that this is the BJP-led NDA's government's second term. What can we pair? It is important, it can start. Giving, it cannot start. To, it cannot start. Is, it cannot start. Answer is none of the above. None of the above only? A, B, C, D. As it is rearranged. No need of rearrangement. Had helped? No. Course consistent? Not sure. Of? No. Italy can hope? Yes. C unnadi answer avutundi. Italy can hope to return to a course consistent with policy it had helped shape during the onset of. So, D, it can hope to return to a course DB. Course content with policy, it had helped A. But we don't, okay. First one, DBAC. They have given words. And in the following questions, a word is given in bold, followed by 3 sentences. Choose the appropriate option mentioning the sentence that uses the highlighted word in grammatically correct and contextually meaningful manner. Extort means to get something by force. Balavantam jesi lakkunedanni extortion antamu. To get, to obtain something by force. Extort is a verb. The owners in turn have called the lawyers, shakedown, arrests bent on running their good reputations to extort money. Yes. To extort money, yes. Other extortion should be there. Because after other is a kind of adjective we take. Other extortion or undesired results. Second one not suitable. When we lose touch with our authentic desire, we become listless and extorted. Adjective should be there. So answer is only one. Arbitrate means a mediator who does the settlement. A person who does the settlement, a mediator person is called arbitrate. When two people fight, some people will come, some people come and they'll settle the issue. Those people are called arbitrators. Arbitrate here is a verb. He warned the council in an address yesterday afternoon not to attempt to arbitrate on the matter, maybe. The Scottish throne was now disputed by many claimants and the Scots asked Edward to arbitrate between them, maybe. It is hardly arbitrated should be there. It is hardly arbitrated or arbitrating, ing or ed should be there. 1, 2. Fourth one. Edict means a public notice. Edict is a public notice. It is a noun. The result has been a huge number of cases with resulting financial benefits for the 4 companies allowed. Edict is verb here. Edict, you are using it like a verb. Here it is not suitable. To edict in such disputes. To get edict in such disputes anale. To get gani, to address the edict. Not sure. An edict, yes. Before noun, we can use an. Second one, yes, an edict was issued. Aircraft serving in the Far East during World War II had the red disc removed to edict confusion, no, to evoke confusion. Answer is only 2. Veritable, ABLE, if a word is ending with ABLE or IBLE, what is it? If a word is ending with ABLE or IBLE, it is an adjective, always remember. Palpable, capable, possible, all adjectives. If a word is ending with ABLE, IBLE, adjective. See, if you can understand part of speech pattern, even if you don't know the meaning also you can identify errors. Sometimes you should know the parts of speech rather than word meaning. Because most of the times we don't remember the meaning, we copy the word meaning now, but we don't learn, we don't revise. At least you follow this. ABLE, IBLE, adjective. Adjective always partner of noun, like that. Drums are examples of memoraphones and cultures from all over the world have created a veritable of drums. No. Veritable drums should be there. Because drums is noun, adjective is veritable. So first one, no. Anyone walking through the doors of company premises should prepare themselves for a veritable banquet. Yes. Banquet is a noun, a veritable banquet. This is one is yes. The heavy rain had reduced this low-lying ground to a veritable quagmire. Yes. A means article, after article noun is possible. And noun before noun we can keep adjective. So 2, 3. Do we have 2, 3? Fifth option. Pal. Pall means a kind of cloud smoke or a cloud smoke layer or a thin cloth is called pall. Or something, an emotion, dull emotion is also called pall. Dull emotion, boring emotion. Residents who fled in recent days spoke of the smell of death and piles of garbage drifting like snowbanks, casting a pall over the city. Maybe. The rest of them either attacked people were friendly with or simply had the wrong pall of our taste. Wrong pall may or may not be. For over 10 years, his pastoral work was always marked by gentleness, pall and sensitivity. Gentleness, positive. Sensitive can be neutral. Pall is negative, especially to those in trouble. It may not be third one according to the meaning. Meaning wise, third one doubtful. First one, two you can take. Answer is both 1, 2. Fourth one. Touted means make somebody or something known. Tell something to someone, teach something to someone is called touted. Tout is a verb. And the tout is also nothing but sell something. One is telling something, other one is selling something. Educators can creatively and imaginatively use this quotas in touted. In is a preposition. After preposition, what word we require? ఏ preposition వచ్చినా గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సిందే అండి ing or noun ఉండాలి except two. So in preposition touted కాదు touting ఉండాలి or tout ఉండాలి only. So first one is not suitable. Testing is being touted, yes, V3. Testing B is being touted as a means of making the US education system competitive, even world class. Third one, the BBC will introduce a change to the touted. The is an article and touted is V3. No. Answer is only second one. Fortitude means courage, bravery in times of adversity, in times of trouble. కష్టకాలంలో ధైర్యం చూపించడం. అందరూ వెనకడిగేసేటప్పుడు ధైర్యం చూపించేదాన్ని ఫార్టిట్యూడ్ అంటాం. The fortitude is a noun. There has been a huge receptiveness to this event, which is what makes it that much more likable from our fortitude, maybe. Our fortitude, our noun. He battled his illness with characteristic courage and fortitude, yes. Courage and fortitude, yes. Leigh Hunt bore himself in his captivity with cheerful fortitude, yes. Do we have all three? If all three is not there, see. Courage and fortitude, yes. Fortitude, cheerful fortitude is also correct. So it may be doubtful because in the one. Let's see the meaning. There has been a huge receptiveness to this event, which is what makes it that much more likable from our fortitude. Kada akkada hospitality రావాలి. రిసెప్టివ్నెస్ అన్నాడు కాబట్టి ఈ ఈవెంట్కి రిసెప్టివ్నెస్ చాలా వచ్చింది కాబట్టి బ్రేవరీ కాదు అక్కడ హాస్పిటాలిటీ ఉండాలి. డెలిట్ 1. ఆన్సర్ 2, 3. Depraved means wretched, ugly, cruel, merciless, bad. The people who make up this typical Gorky offering are drunkards, thieves, depraved creatures. Correct. In the meantime, there are sources of support and advice for men. Men deprived of access. Here we require deprived. Deprived means what? Lack of. So here deprived of access. Use yellow journalism to scare the public into. Into is also a preposition. If preposition is there in or into, what do we require? We require ing or noun, but here it is ed. It is verb related? No. Answer is only one. AIDS affects the poor, the dash communities. దాన్నాడు కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ నౌన్ రావాలి. బ్లాంక్ తర్వాత నౌన్ ఇచ్చేసాడు కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ బ్లాంక్లో అడ్జెక్టివ్ రావాలి. మార్జినలైజ్డ్ కమ్యూనిటీస్, ఎస్. కంట్రీ సైడ్ కమ్యూనిటీస్ అంటే రూరల్ ఏరియా. లొకేటెడ్ కమ్యూనిటీస్, నో. ఇట్ షుడ్ బి స్ట్రెంగ్థెన్డ్ కమ్యూనిటీస్ ఉండాలి. ఆన్సర్ 1, 2. Operation Parakram 2001-2 meant a sustained period of deep hostilities. Hostilities means enemy, shatrutvam, animosity, enmity. So period of deep hostility with diplomatic missions. ఇక్కడ నెగటివ్ అంటున్నాడు, హాస్టిలిటీ అంటే నెగటివ్. సో meant a sustained period of deep hostilities with diplomatic missions. Downgraded, yes. Specified, not sure. Doubled, not sure. Truncated means reduced. So what should come? Downgraded, truncated means reduced. Specified means highlighted, doubled means more positive. So akkada em ravali? Operation Parakram enti? It meant a sustained period of deep hostilities. Operation Parakram ante enti ante sustained ante continuous period of deep hostilities. అంటే కంటిన్యూస్గా ఆ శత్రుత్వం ఉంది విత్ డిప్లొమాటిక్ మిషన్స్. డిప్లొమాటిక్ మిషన్స్ని ఏం చేశారు? డౌన్గ్రేడ్ చేశారా, ట్రంకేటెడ్ చేశారా, లేదా స్పెసిఫైడ్ డబుల్ చేశారా? ఆన్సర్ ఈజ్ 1, 4. డౌన్గ్రేడెడ్, ట్రంకేటెడ్. New Delhi's decision to embark on a course that will need dash India-Pakistan meetings. That will need stressed meetings, regular meetings. Repeated means installed meetings will not come. So what can be more suitable? Regular and repeated meetings. So that's all about now. Thank you.